I came all the way to Annapolis, Maryland to test this Vanquish. And you know what? It's blowing like the devil out there. But you can't always choose your weather. On the bright side, that gave me the ability to really put this boat through its paces. This boat really eats up a chop. Now, let's find out why that is. So Morgan, I noticed that foot for foot, this boat does seem to me to run more smoothly than most boats of its size. Why is that?
Well, the answer to that, Lenny, is twofold. One is the Vanquish boat's variable dead rise bottom, where the bottom of the boat actually transitions from 55 degrees dead rise to 24 degrees dead rise to 16 degrees dead rise aft. The other part of that question is that the engine on these boats is low and in the center, creating a very low center of gravity in the boat, which helps with stability.
So having the inboard is actually an advantage in that way over having an outboard.
Absolutely.
Now, Morgan, I understand the advantage of the inboard there, but you know, a lot of builders shy away from them these days. I mean, don't you suffer a lot of performance deficits as a result of sticking with inboards?
Well, why don't we go find out, Lenny?
Fair enough. We cruised at right around 30, and top end was just shy of 40 miles an hour. Those are good numbers, but the real surprise came during handling tests. For an inboard, the handling is downright awesome. The Vanquish carves out tight turns and responds quickly to the wheel. All right, Morgan, I'll admit it, this boat handles a lot better than I expected. What gives?
Well, two things. One is the oversized rudder we put on the back of all these boats, which really aids in the handling and the turning. The other thing that we do is we use a prop pocket on all of our inboards. So that reduces the draft and also straightens out the shaft angle, which makes for a much more level riding boat.
Well, how much does that affect draft? I mean, if I had an outboard boat, surely it'd draw less than this boat, right?
This boat only draws 22 inches.
Morgan, I've been hearing so much about this inboard power, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so why don't you show me what this engine looks like?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's electric. I love the electric lifters. I love seeing all this engine room insulation in here. That's why it wasn't incredibly loud when we were running the boat. The only real downside at this point that I can see to having inboard power is that your running gear is tough to access. If you happen to tangle a line around your prop or something along those lines, you can't just tilt it up. Beyond that, this is a really nice system. Now, let's take a look at some of the other features on this boat. The first feature I want to point out is this beautiful teak table. Gotta like that. Of course, you have stowage under your aft seat, and let's say you want the table up forward, not a problem. There's also a bracket up here. Now, this is the optional L seating arrangement, but whatever seating arrangement you opt for, you get a very cool feature up in the engine box. Pull that off of there, move this out of the way, lift this up, pull this down, and presto changeo, we got a lounge. Now this is my kind of feature. Yes. I don't often hope for wind when I go out on a boat, but today I'm glad there was a breeze. It helped me learn a lot about the Vanquish 24 RA.